Hey everybody, it's TF Nut. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a quick video on NECA's 31 Nights of Fright recap that they've done all month long for October. You thought I was done making Halloween videos this year, did ya? Well, this is going to be a bit late because we have, I'm recording right now, they have October 31st and they haven't shown off anything yet. So I'm waiting until, closer to tonight to actually upload this video. But most of the stuff that they've been showing off on their social media, which is the best way for you to get an idea of all the stuff they're showing off, I'm going to leave their social media down in the description below. A lot of stuff was packaging reveals for stuff we already knew about, and maybe a couple of repaints for some figures, like mostly the black and white versions of some of the Universal monsters. But there are some brand new stuff here that I think is very sick. And I want to start off right off the bat. On October 1st, they showed off Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, the 8-inch clothed style figure. I believe it's the retro style. I don't think it's going to fit in with your Ultimate figures. That's mostly what I collect. Still cool either way. I'm not super familiar with Elvira and whatnot, but a lot of people have been wanting a figure of her for a very long time, and she is a very nice looking figure that we have here. So you fans are in for a treat. Next one here, it's been so long since I've watched Gargoyle since I was a kid. This is Demona. I hope I said that right. We had Goliath shown off a while ago, and she was also teased a while ago too, but now we have an actual image of her here. You can see all these different accessories and whatnot, just how the figure looks, how it's sculpted. It's very nice overall. I don't know if I'm going to get any of these figures because it's been so long. I need to watch the show again to really get an idea if I want any of these, but very nice looking. Going on to the theme of gargoyles here, I don't think they've shown off an image of this figure yet, but they showed off the packaging for Thaylog. Please tell me if I messed that up, but that's another figure. They seem to be going all in on the gargoyles line, so that's cool. It's really just the packaging shot all we have so far, but the packaging looks very cool. I've not seen any of these. I mean, Goliath's the only one out right now. I have not seen Goliath in stores at all. Maybe they'll get a little bit easier to find as the months go on, but who knows? A lot of people were very excited for these. Next up is a Gremlins 2 accessory pack. Comes with a lot of stuff here. Hey guys, guess what? I haven't seen Gremlins. I know. I need to watch Gremlins. Please don't yell at me. But we have some different smaller versions of Gizmo. A gremlin egg. That's really all I can call it right there. There's some sweats. As you can see, that's actually really funny for some of the scarier looking gremlins. Again, not super familiar. There's a ski mask, alternate head, I believe, right there. So that's actually really cool looking, and I really dig NECA's accessory packs, and I think they're eventually going to do one with Back to the Future. Can't wait for that. They've done some with, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and whatnot, so very, very nice. Next, we have Bronx, the dog here, and this is another Gargoyles product here. Very cool looking. There's not much else I could say because I'm not an expert on this stuff here. So, yeah, I'm just showing off what brand new stuff they have. It's very nicely sculpted and whatnot, and kind of looks like a similar approach to how they're doing the werewolf from American Werewolf from London. Cannot wait for that. But yeah, again, you Gargoyle fans are in for a treat with NECA. This is something that was already shown off, but I really want to talk about it. They have the packaging reveal for the Loomis and Michael Myers 2-pack of the from Halloween 2. I don't know why I was struggling there. I can't wait. Seriously, it's kind of sucks that I have to buy Michael again. But man, this looks awesome. This is going to be about $75, which is a little expensive, but the amount of stuff that they're packing in here with the two figures that are about $30 each, I can't wait. And there's going to be alternate arms for Loomis. You can take his, trench coat off and whatnot. Very, very sick. Cannot wait for this 2-pack. I cannot stress enough how excited I am to finally have a Loomis figure in my collection. If they eventually do a 1978 Michael, which is a long stretch, I will die a happy man. Now, this was teased, I think, in September, but we have, more of a better look at the stuff coming with the very first movie version of Ash from Evil Dead. Very cool that they were actually going to get figures from this license. Maybe eventually we should get a bloody version. I'd like to see that. Lots of great stuff here. Pretty much comes with everything you need. The axe, shotgun, the chainsaw, some alternate hands, and some heads. I think this has the best likeness to Bruce Campbell so far. It looks fantastic. Of course, the tape recorder and the lantern, of course. Very sick. I want to see the Deadites, his friends turn into Deadites from the first movie. I want those figures really bad. I cannot wait to see if they're going to do anything else with the first movie license. And hopefully eventually Army of Darkness. I like to see some stuff from that too. Now this was very strange here, but also kind of cool at the same time. I think NECA did a great job with their turtles. And we have Raphael as Frankenstein. Honestly, it looks really cool, really nicely sculpted. I love the idea of mashing these two together. It's not really for me, but I'm sure someone out there will get a kick out of this, and I think that's really cool. Comes with these really nice, what are they, size, right? They look like kind of like lightning bolts, different hands, just a lot of great details to make it definitely look like, yep, Raph as Frankenstein. I'm digging that a lot. Next up, we have Hudson, who is also from Gargoyles. So we already have like 3 other figures announced for the Gargoyles license. 4, actually, that were announced this month. Very cool stuff that you guys are getting here. I don't know if they have any more images of this figure. Again, I would check NECA's social medias. But very cool that they seem to be very excited and very passionate about this line. You can tell that they've been wanting to do this for a while. The fact that they already have 4 to 5 figures coming out. Now, one thing, when I was looking at the comments for this exact post here, some people weren't really digging it. Maybe they could have done a different monster, but this is Leonardo as Igor, actually. And, yeah, it looks a little goofy, but hey, it's a version of Leo as Igor. Maybe they should have done something different. Maybe like one of the more prominent Universal monsters. Maybe like Mummy or Wolfman or whatnot. Not entirely sure. It's still a pretty nice looking piece either way. Again, not really for me. I'm sure someone out there is going to get a kick out of it. So that's cool. I am so excited about this. Earlier this week, I believe, we had, it was quite recent, some unpainted prototype shots of the dog alien version from The Thing. This thing is, I'm so happy, man. The Thing is not only one of my favorite horror movies, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. We have 2 versions of McCready. I was hoping to get some more of the survivors and also some of the creatures. We finally have confirmation that we're getting a creature here. I don't care how much we have to pay for it. I'm getting this. I'm pre-ordering this day 1 when they finally drop the pre-order. It looks incredible. Sign me up for the rest of the Thing license from NECA. I am super, super stoked. I cannot stress enough. All right. Next up, this was a big surprise. And a lot of people for years have been saying, who have wanted something like this, they've wanted it, only NECA to do it, basically. And I agree. I wanted NECA to do Last of Us figures for years. Now we have there's 2 back here of Last of Us 2, Joel and Ellie. I kind of wish it was the first video game. I loved the first video. It's one of my favorite video games of all time, not going to lie. Haven't gotten to the second one. Even with the stuff I heard about the second one, I will reserve judgment until I eventually play the second one. But these figures, oh man, very cool. This is also going to be a $75 2-pack, just like the Michael and Loomis one. A little high. But look at all this stuff comes with alternate hands, a bunch of different weapons and guns and backpacks. Both these figures are definitely $30 each. So they're just throwing in, $15 worth of accessories there. I'm not super mad at it. I think it's really cool. And if you really want, you can get these figures just to have on your own. And you can use the weapons for some of your other NECA characters. That is very cool looking. I really hope they do first game versions. If they don't, I'll be a little bummed, but that's okay. I'm just glad that they finally have the license because they did a really good job with their Nathan Drake and their Kratos from 2018. So, yeah, give more Sony stuff. Sony, you're probably not listening. Give more of your stuff to NECA. All right. Next up is, this is the second to last thing on here. This was actually announced the 30th. Universal Monsters Bela Lugosi Dracula. And very cool. I don't know if this was teased originally. It was inevitable that we would get one. But we still I don't think we have any kind of confirmation, or at least if there was a tease, we just haven't seen anything of Creature from the Black Lagoon, or Invisible Man, or Bride of Frankenstein. I'm sure they're going to wait till next year, beginning of next year, maybe by the earliest, to show off some more stuff from the Universal Monsters line, because they have done a great job with what they've announced so far. But yeah, man, Bela Lugosi, this is awesome. Can't wait to have a Dracula. And again, I can't wait to hopefully get the rest of the figures from the Universal Monsters in my collection, because I'm getting them all from NECA. Okay, so this is a bit disappointing at the end of this video here, but this is really the only thing. It's like 10:30 right now. I have to upload this very soon, and this is really the only thing that they've shown off today on Halloween. Is just this little tease of a bunch of candy, and what I notice, a lot of accessories of some of the figures that have been announced throughout the month. But with all of the candy here, and their caption for this post on Instagram and the other social media is, make sure you check your candy. I have a great feeling that eventually they are going to be announcing an Ultimate Candyman. That's really my only best guess, just because the whole candy implication and whatnot here. If they do that, I know they did the 8-inch cloth style, but if they do a 7-inch style that goes with the rest of my NECA collection, I'm going to be very happy. I really like Candyman a lot, and Tony Todd as Candyman is fantastic. Very big fan of the original movie from the 90s, and I've been wanting to get an Ultimate figure for my collection for a while. So if that's what this means, we're going to find out hopefully soon. Hopefully they don't announce it right at like the strike of midnight after uploading. It'll still be awkward. If they do, I'll probably do an update. I don't know. I mean, it might be November 1st or whatnot. But yeah, pretty late to this video. I don't know who's going to be able to watch this on Halloween. Sorry about that. I was waiting, and for the past couple hours, this is the only post that NECA has made about pretty much on Halloween. That's about it. Pretty great reveals this month, even though I wish they actually showed something here at the end. Very, very solid new stuff. Some of the stuff I don't really know much about, like the Gargoyle stuff, but the Universal Monster stuff is very cool. I'm not really into the crossover with turtles and monsters, but I'm sure there are people that are going to be digging that. The Evil Dead and Halloween stuff looks great. There's probably some things I'm missing right now that I said I was excited for, but yeah, NECA seems to be doing really great with their horror collectibles. Cannot wait to see the rest and get up some of these in hand, actually. So what was your favorite reveal that I recapped here in this video? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and yeah, thanks again for watching. See you later, and happy Halloween.